Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jen from the Clayton Candle Company. I make videos all about candle making and running a small candle business. So consider subscribing to my channel so you never miss a new video. Okay, so in today's video, I wanted to go over pouring temperatures and mixing temperatures. Now I did go over this briefly in my beginner candle making video, which I'll link right here. But today I wanted to go a little bit more in depth and make a separate video just for this. So as you can see, I actually already have a batch of candles started and we should be almost up to temp. Yeah. So I am using soy wax, golden wax 464, and it is recommended for this wax that you get to a temperature of 185 degrees Fahrenheit. And then at that point, we will then add in the fragrance oil and mix. So yeah, yep, I think it's about time. I'm actually gonna turn this off. So I actually already have my fragrance oil already measured out and I'm ready to pour. So don't forget you're going to need some kind of stir. I'm using a chopstick, but okay. So we are at 185 degrees and I'm going to add in the fragrance oil. I like to add it in slowly. Go to the last drop. Okay, and then you're gonna mix it around. Okay, so we're gonna mix well, and then what we're going to do, try and get that all off. We are going to take this off the burner. Be sure to wipe the bottom. Otherwise it'll get everywhere. We're gonna set it down here. And we are going to wait until it drops to temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And then at that point, we'll be ready to pour into our containers. Like I said, I pour my candles at 135 degrees Fahrenheit. I went on the manufacturer's website to look at what temperature I should be heating my wax to and what temperature I should be pouring. So if you are not using golden wax 464, I do recommend that you go on the manufacturer's website. They are normally on there, the different temperatures that you'll need. So I have definitely poured way too hot and sometimes way too cold. I've waited too long, I get distracted, and then I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to pour my candles. So you'll know if you've poured too hot because you will actually get sinkholes in your wax after they've cooled. And you'll know if you've waited too long and poured too cold because you'll get a glossy, like bumpy finish. But I will make a video on what you can do to fix that if that does happen. All right, so let's go check to see where it is temperature-wise. All right, yep. That's crazy. Well, we just caught it in time. All right, so now we are going to want to pour. Now, I just want to reiterate that you want to warm up your containers before pouring. I normally have them on low, but right before I saw that it was about to go to temperature, I actually turned it up so that they would be warm. You never want to pour hot wax into a cold vessel just because it looks frosty if you have clear containers and it becomes very bumpy on the top if you have tins. So, oops, you know what? I'm actually gonna do this way. All right, so now I am just going to set up the wicks and wait for them to cool down. So I'm actually gonna put them off to the side. Now watch, they may be warm. But you wanna make sure that you're setting up the wicks in the middle. It's a tad warm. I'm a little OCD. I like to have them in order of the size. I'll leave myself in a All right, so that about does it. So make sure that you go on your manufacturer's website for your particular wax and you find out what temperature you need to heat your wax to and what temperature you need to pour. For this particular wax, Golden Wax 464, you're going to heat to 185 degrees Fahrenheit and then pour at 135 degrees Fahrenheit. I really hope that this helps. If it did, make sure you get this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and I will see you on the next video. Hey, were you thinking about making candles in your own kitchen? Check out this video right here. And if you would like a full series on how to make candles in your kitchen, check out this playlist right here. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel.